So let me not even waste time now. I know what you guys are gonna say. It's not the boss battle footage of apps, but I've already seen that. I saw that live thinking, okay, maybe I'll watch a little bit, but I hadn't realized when I watched that how much more footage was already shown. And now plus there is still a boss fight in this, but I also wanted to see the other aspect of the game, not just the fighting mechanics, but the other aspect of the game, like the movement, the menu screen, anything that I think they're going to show in this, whatever they're showing this, because we still have combat and a boss battle, but I want to analyze the many aspects of this that I noticed with my little bit of touch in it, so I'm not gonna keep y'all any longer. This game still looks absolutely gorgeous, by the way. Do you see Cloud? Do you see Cloud? Oh, so it kind of has like a mini cutscene when you go around the corner. Okay. I assume they were just a random NPC because they weren't in the party member. Nice overview. Definitely looks like you can control the camera independently, which is very nice. Now one thing that I did notice about that, that I really like is the fact that it's not like how in some games, or in a game like Kingdom Hearts, where you have like in Kingdom Hearts to where you don't see the enemies in the overworld most of the time, but sometimes on very special occasions you do. Or it's not like how in Pokemon to where you have random encounters where you can just be walking around and then you run into an enemy. You can actually, it's more like Xenoblade Chronicles, or it's more like an MMO to where you see the enemies in the overworld. You can watch them from afar, you can scan them, analyze them from afar, and see them before you actually draw the aggro from them for them to attack you. And also the same way you can draw aggro from them, there's special ways or simple ways where you can de-aggro and they'll just walk away from you. Or like, I'm gonna bring up Xenoblade again, how there's different ways that, like in Xenoblade Chronicles, certain enemies will draw aggro from you from different ways. So you have regular ones by just sight, certain ones that'll go up and attack you by sight. There's ones that'll attack you by hearing, there's one that'll attack you by movement, and the ones that'll just attack you by radius. So there's a bunch of different ways, but I do definitely prefer that, seeing my enemies in the overworld, which is another thing. Like in Pokemon Sword and Shield, I like having the wild areas to where you can actually see the Pokemon roaming about. Now, before I keep going on and on, let's keep going. I could talk while I go along, so you guys can keep watching and everything. Oh, that's a nice guarding. But one thing to notice is that you still do take damage while you're guarding, but significantly less. I get the dodge roll. So you have simple slash combos, and it doesn't seem like after the last hit you have that much lag. You could definitely get bodied for attacking. Oh, a wait mode. That's interesting. So you have like a wait mode that'll give you like a kind of sneak peek into the old style of the game, to where you can have a menu select of what abilities or magic or items you want to use that'll slow down the entire timing of the game, so you don't have to risk your life mid-battle to like use an item if you run out of magic or anything like that. If you run out of MP, you don't have to risk your life trying to use an item in the... You guys get what I'm saying. And this is beautiful though. Hold on, is my quality all the way up? I gotta make sure it's at the Christmas 1080p. Beautiful. So getting into the wait mode again. Right now he only has Cloud and Bear on the screen, so that's not bad. Oh, so that time he selected an ability. Looks like it's a sword drive type of move. I think that move is sword drive. I might be thinking of a different game, but I think that might have been sword drive. I can't read Japanese, so I don't really know. One other thing to definitely appreciate is how I'm thinking you start off being able to see his HP. Okay. And just you say something to me? You know, I really would have thought that having I guess a wait mode type mechanic would have some negative effects, but it seems like you can really go into wait mode really as long as you want to, as long as you need to, as long as you really need. That was another ability right there. Okay, yeah, another different type of combo. I wonder if he chose to do that combo this time. Okay, that's definitely a normal triple hit combo, but I think maybe he had some sort of buff to allow him to do another hit. Man, this gameplay looks absolutely polished. It doesn't look like a Dynasty Warriors, Hyrule Warriors, Samurai Warriors type game to where it's literally just hack and slash. You actually basically what I'm saying is the combat choreography is really polished, or you actually have to plan your attacks, time your attacks, and you have different types of combos, and you can cancel your normal basic combos into different abilities, like that, how he canceled his attacking into an immediate dodge roll. Perfect. You don't get stuck in a combo auto lock, which is really nice, by the way. Dang, I see you, Barrett, with the 1200 plus HP. Look at you go, my boy. Being the tank on the team. I mean, your limit break is looking a little bit lacking, my boy, but you'll get there. Oh no, that heat meter. Oh, I get it. That heat meter is definitely on the enemy. I'm guessing that heat meter is the more he attacks, the more that heat builds up, and once it reaches the max, he'll get some sort of. I'm guessing that's what that spazzing was that happened to him earlier. But man, you see that smooth transition from battle, from combat to just normal again. It's like everything looks I'm glad everything looks exactly the same. Oh, they switched to the full screen. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, but I like how they have the smooth transitions where everything is just in the world around you, which I really like. It gives me more of an open world type feel, even though it's not, even though it's kind of, it's open world-esque, but not really. Still linear. That Yuffie's bandana wasn't red in the original, right? I'm pretty sure she had a black bandana, so either that is Yuffie's new design, which I highly doubt it is, because Yuffie always has a black bandana, wears shorts with a green tank top and the tan shorts. Maybe they wanted to change her design and give her the red bandana that Biggs also had. I'm having a brain fart on what their little crew was called, what organization they're with, but I remember the red bandana people like Biggs and Wedge also wore it just to sport it. But if that's probably just a random NPC though, because they're not in your party. If it was Tifa, she'd be in your party. Oh yeah. Anyway, it really doesn't matter because Yuffie has short hair. So, whoops, my bad. Okay, Barrett. See like that. That was very nice. Very nice. Nice transition from non-battle to battle. Yeah, you could really use the wait mode as long as you really want to, but time is still moving. It's just really slow. So it's not like a full pause, but it's like a slow. So you can't abuse pausing. I mean, you can still pause, but they can't abuse like. It's another alternative to abusing pausing, so there won't be like pause glitches like there are in some games. I ain't saying no names now. Oh, you can even switch to your other party member. Okay, so you can have. Oh, that's very nice. I'm glad they do that. I'm glad they did that because I completely forgot that was a thing. So he was switching the control to Barrett, which I love Barrett, by the way. That boy got a machine gun for an arm. That is literally Jax, except instead of metal arms, he got a machine gun. Fire. So you guys like my chain chomp lamp back there? I got that at GameStop for a good price. It was on sale. That is a lamp. It is fire. But let's not talk about that's a completely different story. Back into the game. Okay, that is one clean menu. Hold up, let me wait. Hold up. Look at that, man. Now I'm not gonna lie to you, Barrett looks absolutely clean, but Cloud, that turtleneck looks like it's hugging a bit too tight. It looks like it's hugging a little bit too tight on his neck, my boy. So you have battle settings, enemy report, magic, item status, save / load, and then system. So this is very nice because it's nice, clean, simple, not too flashy. It just shows you, your party members, and the text is not flashy, flaring. There's not a bunch of particle effects, not a bunch of strokes, glows, or anything like that. It's just simple. It's simple see-through background that still has like it's kind of like a bluish gradient to nothing. Like visible, you can see through the blue, but it transitions to a darker blue, a less visible blue, to really more visible blue. You guys get what I'm saying. But it's nice, sleek, clean. The text isn't fancy, it's just plain, simple, to the point. Same for the levels and the MP and the HP. By the way, Cloud is slacking on the HP because Barrett's tanking right now. Hey, but I feel like Barrett should have much more HP. That's a big man. But anyway, beside the point. But yeah, me personally, I wonder what the battle setting. I assume battle settings is more like your abilities, your commands, and your other aspects like combos, combo pluses. I assume they're gonna have stuff like that in there as well. Magic will definitely just have your normal magic in your materia and your items, of course you have the Phoenix Downs and your item sections and all of that stuff. Save/load, that's just your normal save/load screen. Normally you would have to go to the main menu just to load a different game, but you could do that just from the menu here, which is definitely different. Status, I don't know what status might be for, like status effects. Maybe they'll have like maybe they'll just either be status effects or mission status. That might definitely be a mission status type thing. So it'll let you be able to keep up with where you are in your mission, like what part of your mission you're on. So like I assume you could save anywhere. So if you're not in combat, you can save anywhere, and once you load back the game, you can boom load back in, and if you pause and walk away, you can go back to your status and be like, oh wait, what was I doing? Because I know in RPGs, if you lose your spot and don't come back for a while, you need something like a status or some type of reminder. If you start a mission and you forget the game a while and you come back later, you're gonna be wow, because NPCs in not all RPGs will repeat the mission, especially when it's a mission. Anyway, let's dive back into it. Very nice overlay. I wonder, can they actually go into the, oh, they went into the other areas. Okay, they went into system, the most boring one. So they have classic, easy, or normal. You know I'm gonna choose classic because I'm not here to play around. I'm here to enjoy the story and get a good combat experience. That's what I enjoy. That's what I enjoy. Classic, easy, normal. Reminds me of Astral Chain, how it has casual, normal, and then platinum standard, platinum game standard, which is the highest difficulty, which still not that difficult, but definitely a challenge. Astral Chain. By the way, speaking of Astral Chain, catch my live stream twitch.tv/meta_j for live streams of Astral Chain and other games as well. I got you. That is if you're not already over here, because I'm gonna do streams on YouTube now too. But instead of for Twitch, there will be exclusive story-based games on Twitch. So not every live stream that's on YouTube will be, or not every live stream on Twitch will be on YouTube. So I'm gonna send them to go over there. Okay, so now we got a story-based segment over here. I feel like that could have been a smoother transition from story to cutscene. It seems like the most important cutscenes, you can actually see the cut. Now it didn't show Barrett's shade in the menu. But I remember this mission. I remember playing this mission in the original game, man. It was a lot more orange and fiery back then. Voice acting's fire, by the way. And Barrett looks clean. You can see the sweat. The sweat. They were just laughing. I wonder what they're saying. He wants Cloud to do it. That's what you get, my boy. Cause in Cloud is a fugitive. Barrett, don't trust that man. Oh, flashback, PTSD. We're not gonna talk about that. The one-winged angel. Cloud that isn't real. Get your head in the game, my boy. Don't mind him. Just foreshadowing. Simple foreshadowing. Look at the reflection in his lenses too. Look at that. Do I even need to go back? I'm gonna go back anyway. Who cares? Look at the reflection in his lenses right there. I know y'all see my mouse. I know y'all see it. Look at the reflection. Now, if you see the reflection in his shades, if you can see the reflection in his dog tag too, I mean, who knows? You got it around his neck. He's wearing the little tank top, so maybe he just has some sweat on his dog tag, so it's not reflecting nearly as well. But if you could, get on with it, Cloud. Now, what is Cloud holstering his Buster Sword on? Bro, you know that time don't matter. It's still gonna you're still gonna get caught up by the boss. Like I told you. You're still getting scooped up by the boss. Now let's talk about this entry into battle. Now I don't think it's gonna play that theme from the other game. Yeah, it's not gonna play the theme from the other boss. I think it was Let's Turn the Tables or Let's Start the Battle, or in some cases it's just called literally Fight. But they had a reorchestrated version of Fight, the first version of Fight. Oh my lord, but this is a nice theme too. I like this. Assuming stuff like normal and easy, your combos will automatically go along. Oh, one thing I definitely gotta appreciate about this game, how is in the original it was kind of like one of those non-turn-based, turn-based type game where it's all real time. I'm pretty sure what I remember correctly, it's all real time, so they're able to translate that into this style, so it is real time attacking, but you still have the stuff like wait mode, so you can still take the time, pause, choose your abilities carefully, and do the most damage to knock them down. So like all the machinery enemies, I assume the heat is only going to be. I don't remember the heat menu, the heat bar in the original. It might have been, or maybe I really don't remember if it was just on machinery or not, because his heat meter is gone now, and now he's ready for war again. Ready for war. Dang. And the live action cutscenes inside the battle, man, this reminds me of the organization fights in Kingdom Hearts. But except in there you have to do the reaction commands. But the stage of battle changing from one side to the other. Bro, you could have dodged that missile. Cloud, what are you doing? Could have dodged that. One difference from having a live turn-based type system to just free combat is there is a change in difficulty. Not necessarily easy, not necessarily harder, but there is a change in difficulty. Most definitely. Hey, and you can also switch between which party members you want to control in order to have different capabilities and abilities. Like, see how he switched to Barret as soon as he got out of range and on the wall. I don't know why he wasn't shooting him then when he switched to Barret to shoot him on the wall, but I guess I don't know. This is what Barret specials. Oh, he got interrupted. I think he got interrupted in Barret's ability. There you go. Those sniper blasts. That's what that looked like. That looked like magic. I completely missed. I think that was magic. This game looks so good. I love having these live action animated cutscenes in the middle of the battle that show you sequences that are about to occur. And I love when they have sequences like this in game to where it changes the environment around you. Because see how the environment is different now? It's a lot oranger, like I was talking about. The boss himself is more on fire and he's charging something up. Now you got Cloud, what are you doing? Oh. Yeah, I remember that ability. That ability in the original messed me up. Oh my lord, that messed me up. First time I seen him do a basic combo in a while. It seemed like he was doing a lot more magic. Was staying on the defensive a little bit more. And now he's guarding, easing his way in. And he was mostly doing a lot more just like abilities alone rather than just basic attacking. Because it seems like this boss will attack you at any second in this version. I mean, just like the original. This boss wasn't difficult, but he was difficult for a first boss, I'll say that. And you could also, if you guys heard that, you could hear how when he switched to playing as and controlling Barret, Cloud said something. So you have voice lines when you're passing it from one character to the other. They got their own cover. I like having in-game conversations and dialogue between the characters. That's one thing I loved about Kid Icarus Uprising, was while during the mission and the fighting and the boss battles, you had in-game dialogue between Pit, Palutena, Viridi, Phosphora, Hades, Medusa, Pandora, all of them. The in-game dialogue, whether serious, funny, intriguing, gaggy, anything like that, man. In-game dialogue in fights and while you're playing the mission is great. And another thing, how the background in the environment is changing based on the stage of the boss fight, and you gotta animate all of those things, man. Absolutely incredible. Dang, did you see that? It definitely took a lot. I was trying to see how much that ability did, but that did a lot of damage. Yeah, this boss also heals himself, by the way, so that restorative field, even though it didn't heal much at the time. I think that was him that healed that, and that's it. It's not nearly as smooth of transitions between fighting or walking around to cutscenes it's not as clean of a sequence of walking around the cutscenes or fighting the cutscenes, but from walking to fighting, smooth, buttery. And see, they all have to ad-lib all of this, all the things that would change from just words and a text box while the characters are standing there or turning around. They have to actually animate the characters' facial expressions, their bodily expressions, their eyes, everything. The detail. Man. Remember laughter, Barrett. Very, very good. But yeah, that was it. That's gonna be it for this analysis. I think I did a pretty thorough job. If I was talking too much, let me know in the comments below if you want me to do less talking in these analysis type videos. If I was talking a lot in the analysis, it was the analysis you were looking for, and you have some other intriguing things to add on to what I was saying, please don't be afraid to comment down below, especially if you enjoyed this video. Then make sure to hit the like button if you want to see more, and also please subscribe to the channel, because I have many other videos like this and original content and original series, plenty more types for now and in the future. Also check out my links to social media like my Twitter and my Twitch stream for exclusive streams at certain times. There will be streams here, but not every stream. Special exclusive games like Astral Chain only on Twitch, and a couple other games, but things like Mario Maker I'll probably do on both. But once again, if you guys did enjoy the video, you're very, very, very welcome, and I can't thank you guys enough for checking out this video, and stay tuned for some more. So I want to thank you all so much for watching and coming out. Appreciate every single one of you. Love every single one of you. Thank you for all the new subscribers, and if you haven't already subscribed, then what are you doing, my boy? So thank you for watching. As I repeat myself 1,000 times, you don't gotta talk like that. I didn't say nothing to you. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Excuse him. Don't mind him.